traditional textbooks versus open textbooks. With the cost of textbooks continually increasing, many students are forced to forfeit the purchase of one or more textbooks required to support their learning. In 2018, Cutler explored students' use and perceptions of the relevance and quality of open textbooks compared to traditional textbooks. Cutler then proposed the use of open textbooks as a solution to this challenge faced by students. Previous research reveals that there is no difference in quality between open textbooks and traditional textbooks. Also, no difference in test scores have been noted between students using traditional textbooks and open textbooks. This table outlines some of the notable similarities as well as differences between traditional and open textbooks. A notable similarity being that both traditional and open textbooks share the same purpose, which is to provide basic course content for student reading and reference. We can note one difference through how they appear. Traditional textbooks are a one-size-fits-all book, while the open textbooks may include customization by the instructor. Another notable difference is the amount that students pay. With traditional textbooks, the average cost of a college textbook for a course is $175, which is equivalent to R3,047.85. Open textbooks are free for online access.
Open education influencers are ambassadors for Open, who increase use and awareness of open education resources.
The other day I picked up the textbook which is prescribed for our legal practice course and almost dropped it when I saw the price. It was excessively expensive. The lecturer only needed 2 chapters in there to provide context, and the book itself was published some 16 years ago.
In 2017, Fisher, Ernst, and Mason did a study rating the quality of open textbooks. They found that open textbooks currently have a low adoption rate by colleges and universities because many lecturers do not know what open textbooks are, and the few that do question the quality of freely accessible learning materials. The Open Textbook Library implemented a peer reviewing process by which faculty review content created by another faculty. Students at the Nelson Mandela University were asked to share about their experiences with buying textbooks, and these were some of the responses. I have sometimes had to borrow textbooks from friends in order to study because I didn't have a textbook. I find it better to find and download material online even if it's illegal. It is better than spending all that money on a book that will only be used for a few weeks. Would be better if all textbooks are free. Many students can't afford textbooks and rely on bursary money to pay for them. Everyone can benefit from free educational materials. Textbooks are too expensive. I can't afford to buy them, so I download PDFs from the internet. Maybe it is time to hear the voices of the students and better their education experience. How can you start using open textbooks today? In this segment, we will draw inspiration from the Maricopa Millions Open Educational Resources Project, which demonstrates that OER saves students money. The Open Education Week website documents the story of the Maricopa Millions, which I will briefly recount. In 2013, Maricopa community colleges pledged to be part of the OER movement, establishing the Maricopa Millions Project with the intention to reduce educational costs for students. Using grant funding, the colleges incentivized faculty to develop openly licensed courses and to make low or no-cost courses discoverable to students. Institutional commitment is a step in the right direction and has yielded phenomenal results. The Maricopa Community College's website shares the following insight. Spending less money on textbooks and materials fosters greater access to materials for students, which may enable them to stay on track with completing their courses. As of 2017, the Open Education Week website documented that the initiative had saved students over $10 million. In South African Rand today, that is equivalent to about 176,629,343 Rand. This is more than double the project's initial goal. What made this project so successful? A synergy of practices such as collaboration across the colleges, unwavering administrative support, faculty training, and awareness events. All this was undertaken with the student experience in mind. OER works. OER saves students money.